Deep in the jungle, silverback gorilla Goro discovered a glowing ancient stone. As he touched it, a sudden flash of light and a loud crack sent him sprawling. Dazed, he looked around. Where was the jungle? Where was his home? Confused and alone, Goro soon realized he'd been transported to a strange, wild world. The air was thick with the buzz of giant dragonflies and the sound of strange cries. The ground beneath his feet was soft and swampy. Huge prehistoric crocodiles lumbered past, their eyes fixed on Goro. He could feel their gaze burning into him, but they didn't attack. Something was watching him from the river. Suddenly, the water rippled. Something big was swimming towards him. Startled, Goro jumped back. He watched in amazement as a massive prehistoric crocodile, twice the size of a normal croc, leapt from the river and crashed into a tree just inches from where he stood. Startled, Goro quickly grabbed some rocks and hurled them at the crocodile. The reptile roared in anger and lunged again, its jaws wide open. But Goro was ready. He picked up a huge tree trunk and smashed it into the crocodile's head. Dazed, the crocodile retreated back into the river, but Goro wasn't finished. He grabbed a second tree trunk and charged into the river. Wading into the murky water, Goro pushed the crocodile into a nearby mud pit. But as he did, two more crocodiles emerged from the river, their eyes fixed on the struggling reptile. And then from the river rose the alpha, twice the size of the others, its body covered in armor, its eyes filled with rage. Goro growled, his muscles tense, ready for battle. Suddenly, the sky turned dark and a thunderstorm rolled in. Lightning flashed, illuminating the monstrous crocodile as it charged. Goro met the alpha croc's charge head-on. It was a brutal fight, a clash of ancient instinct and modern might, claw against tooth, strength against ferocity. The alpha croc lunged, its jaws snapping shut just inches from Goro's face. Goro retaliated, raking his claws down the crocodile's snout. The beast roared in pain and backed away. Seizing the moment, Goro charged, slamming into the crocodile and knocking it off balance. The two grappled, their bodies crashing to the ground. But Goro refused to give up. With a Herculean effort, he pushed the crocodile towards a deep ravine. The beast tumbled into the ravine, and Goro watched as it disappeared from sight. Panting heavily, Goro looked around. The rain had stopped and a rainbow arched across the sky. He felt a sense of peace and satisfaction. He had won the battle, but at what cost? As the sun began to set, Goro noticed another glowing stone. Hope surged through him. Could this end his prehistoric nightmare? Cautiously, he approached the stone and reached out a trembling hand. As his fingers closed around it, a blinding flash of light enveloped him. When he opened his eyes, he was back in the familiar surroundings of his jungle home. The ancient stone lay beside him, its glow fading. Goro, the great silverback gorilla, was home. But he was no longer the same. His journey to the age of dinosaurs had changed him, making him stronger, wiser, and most importantly, more humble. He had faced the most ferocious beasts of the prehistoric era and emerged victorious. Now, as he looked up at the night sky, he knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, he was ready to face them.